Opening audible.
Hello, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi. So let's start the session and welcome to the week 4 of the live interactive session of the Neural Science for Engineers. The course instructor is Professor Vikas V from Nimhans, Bangalore, and I am the PMR of Teaching Assistant Vikas Pandey from IIT Jodhpur. This is a brief about me. Uh, all the lectures are available here at the YouTube channel. And for more details, you can even write on my email. So before moving to questions, if you have any doubts, you can ask or we can move to questions. Any doubts? So let's move to questions. Problem one. Am I audible? Because I am having sore throat, so maybe I'm not clear.
It's all right, sir.
Solid. Okay. So which
So, okay.
which imaging modality has the highest resolution and is used for research on the brain anatomy? CT scan, MRI, PT scan, or ultrasound?
MRI.
MRI. Okay. So, as in the lecture, we have seen that Sir was primarily focusing on MRI, that is magnetic resonance imaging, as the imaging modality due to its very high resolution and the popularity in research projects. Fine. Next is, in which format are MRI images typically available? JPEG, PNG, DICOM, or TIFF?
Icon.
DICOM. Full form of DICOM, do you remember?
Nah, that I don't know.
Okay. Uh, yes, Sajiji, you remember?
No, sir. No, sir. I don't know.
Okay. So, MRI images are commonly available in DICOM. Uh, that is Digital Imaging and Communications in Medicine. This is a acronym used for digital imaging and communication in medicine. That is the standardized medical imaging format. Like JPEG, anyone knows the full form of JPEG? Yes, Paritos. This is something very common we use in our all
Yes, sir. We
photography, right? So, what is the full form of JPEG?
mm, I don't know. I don't even know the full form of PNG.
Yeah, actually, I also don't remember PNG. JPEG, I remember it is Joint Picture Expert Group. So, this was developed by Joint Pictures Expert Group. So, it is
Okay.
named after. So, there can be different full form for this. These are encoding algorithms that how will it will be lossless, lossy, or something like. Based on that, there are different. Like TIFF is a lossless encoding. That's why you see if there is a TIFF file, it will have a lot of information and it will be a big file, even for a small image. Okay, whereas JPEG will have a smaller file size. Then PNG will have again a bit higher file size, but it will even preserve the what you say the transparency and alpha channels. Okay, so all of them have different functions. They are having different encoding algorithms. Some have good resolution, some have lower size. Based on our users, we use it. Whereas in case of especially in case of medicine and diagnostic field, we need very good resolution. We are not worried about you see size of the image. We are more concerned about how well we can see or observe the image, how better the resolution is. Okay, and in case of MRI, you must have heard sir discussing also that there's not a single picture. Actually, a lot of imaging is done, like continuously for from half an hour to 1.5 hour, right? Am I right? Or it was some other duration,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? So a lot of images are being taken, and they have to be stored in a very high fidelity. That means they should have a very good resolution, as well as there needs to be a correlation. If you see brain atlases available online, they have some correlation. All if you move one image, the others will move. Okay, so point to point correlation is also there. So these are all preserved in the file format known as DICOM, that is Digital Imaging and Communications in Medicine. So you see this communications also is important here in the sense that they are spatially interlinked, you can say. That there might be three images taken from three different angles or three different perspective. So you can find out their correlation or interrelation. If you point to one image, it should correlate to the same point in other images also. Right? Next is what is the purpose of windowing in MRI imaging? It's to adjust the brightness of the image, to adjust the contrast of the image, to change the resolution of the image, or to add color to the image. Yes,
One second, sir. One query.
yes.
Actually, brain image MRI next week only. This week is brain anatomy. Next
Mm,
week, last week I covered brain anatomy only.
okay.
Question should come. This is the next lecture, MRI image.
This week 4, right? Just a minute, let me check. Am I? No, this energy sources of neurons, skull demonstrate brain anatomy, brain. Okay, okay. Yes, so I have made of week 5, it seems, right? Hello.
Yes, sir. I think like that, sir. Because this is MRI section I didn't cover. I read only previous brain anatomy ka thing.
Yes. Uh, yeah,
If
actually,
you have already prepared, we can discuss this thing.
because
This
week 5 was already released, so I think I went for the last topic. What was released there? I
okay.
started with that.
But
So
if you have already is there, we can continue that, sir.
yeah,
Week
and
4 because I
then
didn't prepare MRI because it is a I just
okay. I have
stuck
actually I
on
have
brain
not
anatomy.
made the slides for that week. Then uh, we
Okay,
can
then
switch
we'll
it.
continue. We
Yeah.
can continue.
Then what we'll do is that in week 5 we will do week 4. Then fine. In week 4
Uh,
we're doing week 5, so we will be doing the opposite. Is it
that's
fine?
fine. But when I see
Yeah.
these questions now, it is looks odd for
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Certainly. Okay. So it has been like shuffled, right? It got shuffled. Okay, not an issue. We will cover the week 4 part in week 5. Is it fine, Paritos, for you?
So actually, I had to cover this MRI. It was some other subject in my course. So
Okay.
that's how I know about this thing.
Yes,
So
yes.
Sachi sir is right. Like it's more of
Uh-huh.
anatomy. I thought I won't be able to answer anything because I didn't study that.
Okay, not an issue. We will be discussing this. Anyway, this is a very common topic, especially like since both of you are from bit of engineering background. I think it will be easier for us to discuss this imaging and this thing compared to like that anatomy part. That is something. you also will have to put a lot
Purely
of effort.
biological.
Yeah,
Yes.
purely. From here, actually, the engineering part will start a bit, I can say, right?
Otherwise, we can do one thing. We can go for at least five, around 10 questions. We'll
Hmm.
stop it here, and
Hmm.
then we'll continue next lecture. That time you add. So I will prepare meantime.
Yeah, yeah, sure. We can do that. Okay, now we will discuss some basic questions, then we will continue in the next class that we can do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
For this, I guess contrast is the answer.
yeah. This is contrast. Is the windowing is uh, used to adjust the contrast of the image. Okay. So it is a method used to adjust the image contrast, which enhances the visibility since we will have different structures that we can uh, differentiate. Okay, within the with the values within a specified value range. Okay, okay. Again, this is let's go to some. Okay, anatomy. Yeah, so we can discuss some anatomy part. Fine.
All those questions are related to anatomy only, no?
Uh, yeah, yeah. These are also related to anatomy. This was MRI, right? Hmm. Yeah, this we can discuss, fine. Which structure divides the cranial cavity into, or this is also from week 5.
No, I think it is from week 4 only.
Yeah. Which structure divides the cranial cavity into superatennial and infratennial compartments? It's tentorium, falx, falx cerebri, or corpus callosum, or thalassum.
Corpus callosum.
Corpus callosum. Okay. Any other answer? It's tentorium.
Yes, yes. I'm also
It,
thinking that only.
yeah.
He's
It's
explaining with the skull demonstration, this Tendorium with the
yes.
paper and all.
Yeah. That's it is a structure within the skull that separates the cerebrum from cerebellum, dividing dividing the cranial cavity into uh, like at the starting of the lecture, sir was saying that supra that means above and infra that means below, or we can say supra that means towards the top, or infra that means towards the bottom or towards your leg. Okay,
Sir,
so
that's what I am saying, sir. You give some summary,
uh,
then we will recollect the entire thing and
some
we'll go
parts.
through these
Yes.
problems.
Okay. Actually in one class I tried, but it is actually sir is taking very long lectures, and if I made a summary and I thought like 2 hours I will go for that summary only. That's why I will have to make it very crisp or very small. Then only I'll be able to do it. Or at least we can put some
After that
points.
summary, we can recollect that these
Yeah.
words are no, it is very
Yes.
confusing. So if
Yes.
one summary is there, then we can
We
easily
can
recollect the
easily.
entire thing and we can answer it. That's why
Yeah.
we are become very old, sir. Very old. 40 crossed.
Yeah.
No, memory is not that much great.
Yeah. The thing is that this mostly these live lectures are to discuss problems in the sense that if we are having we are putting questions so that it is not like sitting idle, but the main purpose is that what you have read, okay, you should have some queries coming like why this or that, but till here I think the course is mostly theoretical, and that also information only, so not much doubts are there. But in generally, like in general, whatever courses I took earlier also, there they were coding or numerical based things. There people had doubts like why this or why not that. such kind of doubts, right? So we used to solve those things. In this, it is very much theoretical, and that also very information, like direct informations. So that is the reason in the starting some classes it is like this. And I will try to include summaries also, short summary, because if I make the summary of the whole uh, week, it will become too big. So I'll try to make restrict it to say 15 minutes. Will that be fine?
See, 2 hours are there, no, sir. One
Mm,
week we can do with 1 hour, and 1 hour will see question answer.
mm.
1 hour, if you just brief idea, don't need to make any slide or anything. Just say that.
Okay, like 1 hour summary and 1 hour questions, you are saying?
Yes, sir. That may be good.
Mm, okay, fine. Is it fine for you, Paritas?
So I think Sajid sir is right, but I need to cover the lectures as well.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Lectures. Actually, sir will certainly give much more information. Yeah, both things we can continue. I will try to make some summary also. Okay. Which ventricle communicates with the adica- aqueduct of the pelvis? It's lateral ventricle, third ventricle, fourth ventricle, or intraventricular foramen.
Fourth,
Fourth ventricle. Okay. Any other answers? It's the third ventricle that connects. Okay. Like it connects both third and fourth ventricle, right? So it is asking which ventricle communicates with this. Okay. So it communicates through the third ventricle, allowing the cerebrospinal fluid to flow between these ventricular spaces. Right? Okay. What is the primary function of corpus callosum? It's a regulation of body temperature, coordination of motor vehicles, communication between cerebral hemisphere, or regulation of hormone secretion.
communication between cerebral hemisphere.
Cerebral hemispheres. Okay. Any other answers? Okay. It's a large bundle of nerve fibers that allows the communication between the left and right cerebral hemisphere. Okay, allowing sensory, motor, and cognitive function related that needs to be integrated. Okay, which section of the brainstem contains the pyramid and forms the floor of the fourth ventricle? Okay, it's medulla oblongata, midbrain, pons, or thalamus.
On.
Pons. Any other answer? It's the medulla oblongata. Uh, if you see, that's located in the lower part of the brainstem, forming a pyramid-like structure at the floor of the fourth ventricle. It is very crucial in regulating autonomic function. Like this is the part actually which regulates our breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and even responsible for feeling of this vomiting and nausea feeling. Right? These are from medulla oblongata. This reason. Fine.
Yes, sir, now I can.
What is the main function of insular cortex? Yes, anyone? Motor coordination, visual processing, emotion regulation, sensory integration. Yes. Any answers? It's the emotion regulation. Okay. Anyway, I think most of these, since they are from week two, they might be creating the problem. Some part we can see, yes. What structure connects pituitary gland to the brain? These things you have covered. Mm, okay. I think most of it from week five. Okay. So, okay, not an issue. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, uh, let's discuss some things from week four itself. Fine.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what are the topics that we have covered in week four? That has been covered in week four.
Mainly brain anatomy side.
Brain anatomy, how it looks like. Okay. And in the meantime, we will do some revision kind of things also. We can discuss about action potential, can discuss about EPSP, IPSPs. I think these are something that we'll be able to uh, recall also. Fine. So, what are the coverings? There were something like coverings of the brain. Anyone remembers what were there? Brain coverings. Yes, Paritos, which protects, like there were three coverings of brain which protects the brain. What was it?
I just remember there are three layers.
Hmm.
The names I don't
Your
remember.
sound is not that very low. Yeah, yes, Paritos, your sound is very low. Can you speak
I
louder?
just I just remember there are three different layers.
Hmm.
The names I don't. I think I need to revise it.
Okay.
I'll do that, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and Sajiji, you remember?
Uh, yes, sir. One is middle brain is pi, cortex pi, and some other in between some
Meanings, you remember?
men, meninges,
Meninges, right? There are three meninges.
dura,
Dura matter, pia matter, these things were there.
dura, pia, and
Yeah. And gray matter and white matter, these things
yes,
you remember, right? And what is the resting potential of a neuron?
that is minus 70 millivolt, sir.
Yes, minus 70 millivolt.
And
And
minus 55 comes, it will start this one
so minus 55 will be what? Threshold, right?
threshold.
Threshold. And what is the maximum potential it reaches on excitation if it is an action potential
Plus 30.
plus? Okay. And when you are studying this brain anatomy and all, uh, since you Sajiji is from AI and ML background, right? And Paritosh, you are from materials, right? Paritosh, right? Okay. So, uh, anything you found relating like that has been used, like the brain structure has been studied from a long time, right, in the history of human being. So how the structure of brain, or like understanding of a structure of brain, or you see the working of neuron, have affected your field, or where is it used? Have you ever found anything related to that?
You are saying that any functions.
Hmm.
Here I got one point is that in uh, analog and digital they are mixing.
Hmm.
So that is a good idea.
Hmm.
Now we are computers are working with digital only. So
Hmm.
whereas analog idea is coming with varying the this one resistance and so that maybe the future I think. See, for example, if you ask somebody how is the exam,
Hmm.
the 90% answer is not bad,
Hmm.
like that answer. It is not neither bad nor good,
Hmm.
in between. So all our brain thinks some gradient,
Hmm.
not perfectly okay.
Hmm.
100% okay answer is very less.
Hmm.
So all are in between 0 and 1. So our computer thinks only 0 and 1. So I think that way we have to change to digital to analog.
But that will be a bit difficult from circuit point of view.
Yes, but people are trying that. Many
Yes.
people are analog. AIs are more research area. Many people are
Mhm.
thinking like that only. Otherwise, we will machine only like maths only. 4 plus 2 6 kind of arithmetics only we think. But we never think like that. All are possibilities and probabilities.
Mhm. Yes, and Paritos,
Another.
yes, yes, you continue. Yes, you continue. Then we will move to Paritos. Hello. Yes, Sajiji, you can continue. I thought you have already completed, so I was more.
I just completed that much only,
Yes.
nothing more.
Okay.
Another thing is that no, when it's connected, one
Mm.
neuron is connected some 1 lakh things. No,
Mm.
that network we should think about some gate kind of thing. Now we have AND gate, and all. Instead of that, one gate with some. I don't know whether it is practical like that. Whether we can give uh, some kind of exactly a neuron should represent a gate.
And yes, Paritos, how do you think this relates to your field, or what influence this study of brain or neurons have in your field of study?
Am I audible, sir? Now?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yeah. So it's basically like I'm from materials background, so we have different kinds of material. Let's say when we talk about um what is that thing when you just connect the electrodes over your brain to
Mhm.
simulate electricity. So uh, things like that and biomaterials, we
Mhm.
have different things which are now in research, like you are incorporating medicines in with nanotechnology to like let the medicine pass through the blood brain barrier and all. So
Mhm.
those things are there, and that's why I guess brain plays a very important role in my field as well.
Yes. And yeah, someone else have also joined. Yeah, Mahalakshmi, are you here for the first time, or you have attended some other class? Hello, am I audible, Mahalakshmi? Mm. If any questions from your sides, you can ask. we can discuss some topics or questions if you.
Sir, now what is the course outcome? Actually, now we are studying about brain, then
Mhm,
MRI. Then
mhm.
what will be the next week and all?
It is mostly the structure, like if you see the course structure is actually given there, but mostly it will be like this imaging techniques are there. Then after that, week six, I think something like reflexes, monosynaptic reflexes, reflex and brain simulation will be there. Then comes the device fabrication, like sensor and this part. Then we'll start from week seven. Okay, electronic system, how how similar electronic systems are made and all. Okay, and then gradually it will go to COMSOL and human auditory system, different human vision system, auditory system like that, and it will keep going like that.
Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But how
So
long I can? You are also from engineering background, no?
yes,
You
yes,
know, you studied +2 biology and all.
yes, yes. Till plus two only
12th.
we studied. Yeah, biology.
But for me, we never studied. After 10th, we didn't study biology.
Yeah,
11th and 12th, I was in engineering stream.
yeah,
Maybe in 11th and 12th, you may study more about brain.
yes. But yeah, that is also quite basic, not that detailed. Yes, I think in engineering mostly we studied much. Though we were not taught the, I mean, maybe that is the reason that this course is there. That we are not taught the relation between the naturally occurring things and what we were studying. How this actually gradient and these things are actually there in natural systems also. Right? Voltage,
You,
current flow, and these things.
sir, today one big news is there regarding
Yeah.
this brain. This Neuralink by Musk.
Mhm.
Now he controlling a mouse with. Have you heard about it today?
Yes, yes.
Was it-
Uh, didn't read it completely. I just saw the headlines.
Headlines only I have
Yeah,
seen. Yeah, yes.
yeah,
Yes. In coming future, that may be possible.
yeah.
Now
That is
we are typing and all. So thinking automatically it will print.
yes, yes. Okay. So for today, let's
We'll stop.
wind it up here
Okay.
only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh,
By next week, I will cover. I will hope to
yeah,
cover
and
that MRI
I will.
thing also.
Yeah, I will also try to make this slides for both. Then
And
we'll
this
see.
week is quite long, sir.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, I couldn't. I covered first three lectures,
Mhm.
but another three lectures I didn't cover because it is lengthy also.
You
So
can
this one, two,
continue
three,
at your
four,
own
five, six,
pace.
six
Not an
hours we have to spend. You see, this 3 credit course, no, maximum three lectures should be there, sir.
I think sir is taking time because he's explaining in details. So,
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, we'll meet next
okay,
week, sir.
yeah.